I'm Kirsten Herlin, and I will be your professor at the University of Austin. After graduating from Hillsdale, I did my Ph.D. at the University of Texas at Austin in English. Before I came to the University of Austin, I was the director of the literature program at Ave Maria University. When I was there, I taught widely in the American and British literary traditions. My specialty area and what I kind of wrote my dissertation on is 18th century British literature. Most of the books, the bulk of the printing industry, and what was being published during that period was still religious literature. So Bibles, sermon collections, and religious pamphlets. For anyone who studied the 18th century, we tend to learn about this period as the Enlightenment. The story of the Enlightenment is much more complicated than we usually give it credit for, right? This is not just an age of faith versus reason, science versus the church. And so I see my work as really engaging with those issues, and these are issues that are still with us today as heirs of the Enlightenment. What excites me about the University of Austin, what drew me to this university? Well, there are a lot of things. The curriculum. These classes are going to cut across a lot of the disciplinary lines that divide most university departments. So you might be thinking about political theory and literature at the same time as you're thinking about the natural sciences and philosophy. So this fall, for example, I'm going to be teaching a class called Knowing, Doing, Making Wisdom. We're going to be thinking about big questions about what it means to know. What are the limits of knowledge? What are the avenues towards knowledge? What makes knowledge different from wisdom, and how do we transform our knowing into the things that we do, and how knowledge and creativity are related. To address some of these questions, we're going to be grappling with a range of texts, both ancient and modern, philosophical, scientific, and poetic, all the way from Gilgamesh, the Book of Job, and Aristotle to C.S. Lewis and Karl Popper. School begins this fall. I'm Kirsten Herlin, and I'll see you in class.